Hi coaches, I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on the power of threes. I watched the video that Micah did. I've been trying to go back through the trainings, the 21-day coach training, and now the 10 days to Emerald trainings, just as a refresher and make sure. I really want to get back on the right, be more consistent with my the way I've been handling my business and reaching out and helping people. So I wanted to show you what I do for the power of threes for each of the columns. Just maybe, I think I do it pretty similar to what Micah does, but also I maybe add a little bit more to it. So the first one is add to your network. I know that eventually your warm market, meaning those who are your friends, your family, those you're close to, is going to run out, and you're going to run out of people to invite to your challenge groups too, so you need to constantly be adding to your network. And what I do is I actually go through, and where it says, I do more Facebook. I'm not very familiar with Instagram yet. I want to get Facebook down first. So when it says, who they recommend as friends, if I have 10 or more mutual friends in common, I start there and I'll just add. But you want to be careful, you don't want to add too many, otherwise you go into Facebook jail. But I'll add, and if they don't add me or confirm or add me back, that's fine. I'll just go back and I'll just cancel the friend request. It's not weird. I had somebody who had liked my page, and then I messaged them, and they're like, so how do I know you? And I said, well, you probably don't know me. We have mutual friends that I went to high school with or played sports with, but I said I've learned that as I get older, I want to surround myself with positive people, and a lot of those friends have been made through Facebook. And so I said, you're welcome to scroll through my posts to get an idea of who I am. And so he's like, great, I'm a positive person too. So it's not, weird, and you could develop friendships that you wouldn't otherwise if you didn't, get out of your comfort zone and just go friend those people. But I don't write them in unless they confirm. So, it doesn't do a whole lot of good if you write them in and they don't confirm you, then they're not part of your network. As far as building new relationships with, I have created groups for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, I've taken all my friends and I've split them up into those different groups. And so, like today, Wednesday, I clicked on the Wednesday group and I went through different people and I just commented on their posts, not just liking, because that doesn't really do, but you want to go in and comment and say, hey, what a beautiful family, or somebody commented how they were surprised at how many people were smiling while they were out shopping, and I said, what a great thing to have people be smiling and to make the world a better place, that kind of thing. And so then I write their name there, and that helps. If you're commenting on theirs, then it helps them to see what you're doing as well. Invites, I am still trying to get a few more Success Club points, so I'm still inviting people, and so you'll note I just go through, and if they comment back, I'll write a note about what they are. I know there's some people that I had no idea they're pregnant, and so I'll just write they're pregnant and maybe like their due date, so I have in my mind like when they would be ready later on. They want to get rid of their belly or their baby weight, and this it's okay if they say no. It's okay if they don't respond back. I get a lot of crickets, but it's really a numbers thing. Eventually, there is somebody out there waiting for you to invite them to your group, and so just keep inviting and don't give up. Even if you might be a little nervous about it. The business, that one is my hardest thing. I tend to just skip it, but that's the only way that your own business is going to grow, is if you are helping others become coaches as well. So I posted about when you post about earnings or whatever, you want to make sure you include the disclaimer. But I've had people comment on that, and so I invited them to the backstage pass into coaching, and we'll go from there. And then check-ins, like if there's a challenge group going on, I'll post in there. I reach out, I want to check in with my coaches every day and make sure, they don't have any questions, or I just want to let them know I'm here so that they, if they do, they feel comfortable talking to me. If there's any trainings you're doing, like I said, I'm doing the Emerald training, 10 days to Emerald. Yes, I'm in Emerald, but I want to refresh and make sure I'm doing those things so I can help my coaches become Emerald, and then from there work on the Emerald to Diamond training. There's the national wake-up calls that you can go back and listen to. If there's any, go to the team pages that you're part of. We have the Team ROSFit Coaches and the Team Inspiration page to go in and check into and see if there's, anything that, you could learn from other coaches that they're doing. As far as posts, I'm still working on posts. I'd like to do at least 3. One's a motivation, and one's, just a minute, and one, maybe personal about your family, what you're doing that day, talk about your workout, present the business. But you don't necessarily want it to all be Beachbody, so make sure, you show people that you're real. And then as far as follow-up goes, you'll see I have it all filled in, but as new coaches, we may not have a whole lot of people to follow up with, and so I was listening to a training, and they said to, go back, and that's where you could put in past challengers that you followed up with. So that's really what I did today, is I went through a lot of the people that have, ordered from me in the past, and I reached out to them, and, just to ask how they're doing, and, just to start the conversation again, and try to get them maybe back onto their fitness journey, and hopefully, they'll want to participate in our 21-day challenge coming up in November, on November 30th, to go into between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then down here, workout of the day, I put down what I do. I check off that I did Shakeology. And then my personal development, I need to write that in, I forgot to yesterday, but I'm reading the No Excuses book, and so far I'm only in the introduction, but so far what I've read is fantastic. So make sure you're including that every single day, because that's important, because it really helps your mindset. You may not realize, you may think, oh, I'm confident, I've got this, but we all have bad days, and those days where we're not feeling it is where personal development really will help build us up. So anyways, I hope that helps on what more of, maybe ideas of what you could do with your Power of Threes, your Power Hour. But that's really, if you're doing that every day and being consistent. I've just started redoing it last week and actually posting about it in our coach group. On Monday I started, but I just want to challenge all of us to really incorporate that and see, how, and the compound effect, daily consistency, doing things daily and consistently is really where you're going to see the greatest efforts. And so I'm taking on the challenge, and I challenge you to do the same. And happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a good weekend. Bye.